Hi guys, I'm back. So the last couple of videos we've been working with turkey. I roasted a turkey in the Revell roasting oven. I made some gravy from the drippings, and then I make a turkey stew with dumplings. We are turkeyed out, but it was so good. So now I'm taking the rest of the turkey stew. I've put it onto my trays. I've got one tray here that still has the last of the dumplings. I've cut them in half. I know my trays are a little on the full side, but they're still just at the max weight for tray. So we're good to go. My freeze dryer, I've already have it cooled, and we're about to put it in to make some freeze-dried turkey stew. In the turkey stew video, I showed my freeze-dried turkey soup. So this jar holds 4 trays worth of turkey soup. I keep moisture absorbent packets, those desiccant packets in this, usually. Yep, there's one in there. These little ones. Keep these in. They've got little yellow beads inside. And if you get too much moisture, those beads start to turn green. So then you can replace it. These ones you can actually reuse. I found them on Amazon. So moisture absorber in here. If you're doing for long-term storage, you then use an oxygen absorber or an O2 absorber. But because we're using this, we use a moisture absorber. So the freeze dryer is ready. I'm going to add my trays to the freeze dryer and see how it goes. The valve is closed. I've got a ring all the way around already, so this should be good to go. I'm expecting this run to take a while, probably, in the 40-some hour range, because it is, even though it's a thicker soup, it's a stew, there's still quite a bit of moisture in there, so let's see this when it's done. Okay, I'm back. I've got my bag of stew out because I just wanted to show you one more little thing before I give a little taste test to my soup and my stew. Don't know if you noticed, but as I was pulling the stew off the trays, I have parchment paper on underneath. So even with liquids, I generally try to put some parchment paper down. This prevents, if it's higher sugar or anything, it prevents it from sticking to the tray and making it much easier to clean up. A little bit does sometimes still go underneath the tray, but very little. But it still helps, with the cleanup. Also, if this didn't come out as such a hard lump, let me just break it a bit. So even if it was stuck to the paper, or it's lots of little lumps and bumpy type things, whether it's vegetables or something, I can use the parchment paper to help guide it off the tray and into the bag. With very little mess. All right. So I'll get to crushing that after. But here we have our soup. So as you can see, I've got my carrots and my potatoes and the noodles. So I got a turkey noodle soup done in about 2 minutes. It really depends on how big your vegetables are as to how quick or how long it's going to take to rehydrate. Some potatoes usually take a few minutes extra, but these ones are nice and small. Mm. Mm. That is a great, nice, and hearty soup. I said the noodles really add a little bit more fill to it. And I think this size for the carrots and potatoes is just perfect. It's enough of a bite without being too much. Now let's try this stew. So this probably could have added just a little bit more water if we wanted it soupier, or if you want to put this over like toast. I don't know if that was ever a thing with you, but growing up we used to always have a nice piece of toasted white bread and then a thick turkey stew just kind of heaped over top. It's called shit on a shingle. But sure does not taste like shit. This is very good. Again, nice and hearty. I think this would be a lot more filling than the soup, but it does have a lot more carrots, vegetable, onions, just pureed into it to make it nice and thick and hearty. Great to eat on its own, or like I said, make into a meal over top of a nice piece of bread or toast. So these are definitely a will do again for me, and I can't wait to see what I come up with next time. So don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, share with your friends. If you have any ideas of other things to do, let me know. I have been going through my YouTube algorithm and stuff, and I've noticed that 95% of the people watching my videos, and I've got a few videos that have a few thousand, lots of views up there, but most of them, you guys haven't subscribed. What do you want to see that would make you subscribe and follow my channel? Please let me know if there's something I can do differently, something you want me to add. But subscribe or not, I love doing these videos for you guys. I love sharing my knowledge with you. And it doesn't taste much better than this. Because why not?